San Francisco, fabled city by the bay, the jewel of Northern California's cultural crown. From the hippie movement of the 60s to the human rights struggles of the 90s, San Francisco has long been a mecca of creativity, a haven of freedom. But as with most urban areas of this modern age, there are those who seek more freedom than the law allows.
This ain't nothing but chump change, lady. Maybe I have to take my pay some other way. That scare ya? Good. I always like seeing these eyes.
What a coincidence. So do we. You're despicable. You and all your kind. Preying on the defenseless, bringing nothing but misery, pain, death.
What are you?
You make us sick. It's over. Now you'll do nothing but decay, running in rivulets of rot and corruption, mingling with the rest of the filth in the sewers of... Oh, forgive us. We're being rude. Hi, we are Venom. Here. You're safe now. No. Please, there's no need to thank us. Your joy is reward enough. It sends me weeping happily on my way. Yes, I agree. Protecting innocence is satisfying indeed. After all, we were innocent once. Before that vile Spider-Man shattered our lives. You, friend, were rejected when you tried to bond with him, to become his living costume. A gift I accepted gratefully. While my career as journalist in rock was obliterated by the Webson's callous, self-serving gutless employees. True, we have reconciled our hatred a bit for having realized that, in his own twisted way, Spider-Man also hopes innocence. That's why we've come here, to the town where I was born, to start a life anew. Yes, I realize it will be difficult. But as long as we have each other, we will
survive. First things first. Lodging.
Simon, pull over. Hand me that watch sheet. It look like Edward brought to you? Hair's different, but...
Can't tell from here. Better make sure before calling it in.
No. Just one night. I'll let you know tomorrow if...
Keep those hands where we can see him, fella. We just want to ask you some... Holy jeez! It is him!
You're under arrest, Brock, for murder!
Even here, no peace. We don't want peace. We know you're just doing your jobs. And fine jobs they are. This hurts
us. Oh, one other thing. Cancel that room.
You bet.
Hey, I seen him on 60 Minutes. It's some crazy guy called Venom. Babs, honey, this fella's gonna pay for our vacation.
Manhattan, some hours later.
Nice photos, Pete.
Thanks, Ben. I'm just glad Robbie bought them. I can use the money.
Too bad Venom didn't resurface here. Pictures of him always sell.
Yeah, Venom. What about him?
Just came in over the UPI wire. Some tourists took the snap of Venom in San Francisco after running with the local police. Guess we don't have to worry about him this time.
Right. I was wondering where he'd gone. But now that I know, what do I do? After all, in a way, I'm responsible for Venom's existence. I'm the one who, as Spider-Man, brought the alien symbiote to Earth, when I thought it was just a programmable costume. I didn't know it was alive, that it wanted to join with me forever. I finally had to use sound to get rid of it. The loud tolling of the cathedral bells. For a while, I thought I'd killed it. But it was only temporarily destroyed. Hurt as much by rejection as by physical pain. Regenerating, it cowered in the rafters of that very church, uncertain, until it sent someone else who shared its growing hatred. Eddie Brock had been an ace reporter for the Daily Globe. He became famous by printing interviews with someone who claimed to be the serial killer called Sin Eater, until, as Spider-Man, I captured the real murderer. He lost his job, his self-respect, everything, and blamed it all on me. Finding purpose in their mutual anger, Eddie and the alien joined to become Venom. And together, their major focus was to destroy me, since they felt I'd been responsible for their separate downfalls. We battled several times. My death was what they lived for. But a few days ago, I helped save Eddie's ex-wife, and the love he still felt for her made him see me in a new light. He swore that as long as I didn't come after him, he wouldn't come after me. Guess he convinced the symbiote too. But Brock is seriously disturbed, and a killer. Can I live with myself if I don't try to capture him, no matter what the person will cost? Hello? Mary Jane? Hey, could you pack a bag for me, sweetheart? Something's come up. I have to go to California. I'll tell you more when I get to the loft.
And in California the next day.
I have to admit, I feel a little lost. You were born on another planet. You have an excuse for being alone. But I grew up in San Francisco, and now I can't even rent a room here without being arrested. Contact father? Never. The last thing I'll ever do is ask that ice-blooded monster for help. But what then? Without a career, without Spider-Man to ravage, without some ambition, we could end up like those poor homeless people over there, trudging our sad possessions in grocery carts from shelter to, what the?
We warned you to find somewhere else to set up housekeeping. Now we're gonna give you a place to stay. The hospital. I hear they serve soft food. It's your teeth. Huh?
Leave them alone.
Oh man, did you ever make a mistake?
No. You did.
While nearby,
Been searching for hours, ever since my plane got in. Used my press credential as Peter Parker to learn that Brock was checking into a hotel when he was spotted. And with no place to go, I figured he might try blending in with street people. So I've been checking out shelters. Workers at the last one suggested local parks. Seems a lot of transients get by in the open. But so far, gunshots. Even if they don't have anything to do with Venom, I better see if I can help.
A better help. Perhaps this cockroach will bring you back to you first.
Yeesh! Yesterday it was cops, and now it's these guys? What are they, FBI, Secret Service? I should have known you'd go back to your old ways. All that talk about both of us protecting innocents was bull! But you won't get another chance, Venom. This ends now!
You shouldn't be here. We had an arrangement. We'll discuss your betrayal later. For the moment, there's something you need to know. Those gentlemen you refer to as peace officers aren't.
What? Get him! This is nuts! The guys in the suits are trying to kill me, but Venom isn't? I've got a few zillion questions to ask. After I make sure that Uzi brothers don't look at a zillion innocent bystanders. There! Last one. Now to... Aw, jeez. I come 3,000 miles looking for a needle in a haystack, actually find the sucker, then end up right back where I started? Where the bloody blazes is Venom now?
Portland, Oregon. The residence of General Orwell Taylor, U.S. Army, retired.
There he is.
This just in from San Francisco.
At last. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And soon, Hugh. Very soon indeed. Righteous revenge will be ours, as well. Squad leaders, Elkins. Assemble your men. Target sighted.
But in San Francisco, with the help of new friends, the target has since been dropped out of sight.
Impressive. I never would have suspected the sewer grate that leads anywhere but, well, a sewer.
This is part of our sanctuary, Mr. Brock, and the least we can do is share it with someone who so selflessly came to the aid of strangers.
Are you crazy? We're just stupid! He's Venom! A psycho who's a space monster for clues! How could you even think of sharing our...
That's enough, Nathaniel. Whether he stays isn't up to you or Elizabeth. The council will decide, and will abide by their ruling.
Look, I'm glad I could help. But who were those guys?
They're thugs, hired by Roland Treese. He's been trying to drive us out of this area for months. Why is anyone's guess, but he seems determined to... Shh! That sound. Something's in the tunnel ahead.
Oh Lord. Diggers. Treese machines with more hireling inside. He sends them into the tunnels to look for us, but they've never found us before.
Get behind me. Walk back the way we came. Maybe if we don't seem to be a threat, they won't.
Yeah. I got one of your scruffy creatures. Now my Donald Drill's gonna gut you like a trout.
Actually, we prefer flounder.
Holy cripes, what the devil is that?
This laser cutter's really making the stuff on his back squirt. Barbecue! I thought we were having fish. Never mind. Snack time's over. Let's play. Tag your action. What? Tired already? Then maybe we can help you take a nice, long nap.
Black stuff oozing through the cracks. Help!
Maybe this sound shovel cannon. Whoa! Sonic B sure doing something. Looks like he's an addict.
And hold him down. I'll smash this wire's cracking skull. Hey, voice rumbling. Can you hear me? These rats. Looks like that black goop did same for that smart mouth. Jeez, well, buzz right back, right? Did this dumb new nostril.
Vindictive moron, look around. This is bigger than your petty bloodlust.
We didn't just fall through some
rotted tunnel floor.
My God.
We've fallen through time.
Venom's life gets weirder and more dangerous. New allies, new deadly enemies, and Spider-Man 2 as Lethal Protector continues.